Hey everybody, this is Robert Mathis from The Quest for Groove, and I'm in a nostalgic mood today, so that's why I'm using my brand new Linnstrument, a marvel of modern music technology, and I'm going to use this Linnstrument to create a tune that sounds as if it's coming directly from an old-fashioned Nintendo Game Boy. So yeah, the song is obviously going to sound a little bit like crap, because Game Boys sound a little bit like crap, but that crap is the sound of my childhood, so respect my childhood and join me on a trip down memory lane. The Quest for Groove. Let's start off by creating a beat, and obviously we want our drums to sound like it's coming from a real Game Boy, and the most straightforward way to get that sound would be to sample a real Game Boy or something, but it's actually pretty easy to create that Game Boy sound by using a regular normal drum kit. So that's what we're going to do. I think it's a lot more fun. I'm going to fire up Addictive Drums 2, the Fairfax 1 kit, the Too Old for School preset, and I'm just going to play a very basic groove. Here it is. So that's the basic groove, and now we want to make it sound more like a Game Boy. And the first step to take is we want all the sounds to sound way shorter. And there's a lot of ways in which you can achieve that effect, but a very easy way is to add a gate plugin to the entire drum kit. And what that gate plugin basically does is a sound comes in, the gate opens up, lets the sound through, but then I set the gate to close real quickly after that. And what it does then is it basically cuts off every sound. So the thing starts to sound a little more like a Game Boy already, but we have to add one more finishing touch, which is apply bit crushing to this beat. And bit crushing, what it does, if you would visualize it, if you have Super Mario over here, looks great, and you apply some bit crushing to Super Mario, then he looks like this, right? This is a 8-bit Super Mario, and we do the same thing, but now we're going to do it with sound. And I'm going to apply some bit crushing, and let's hear what that sounds like. Bam, there you have it, an instant Game Boy beat. Let's loop this thing and come up with some sort of a tune to play over it. For the tune I used Roly's Equator synthesizer, which actually has one great preset that just instantly sounds like a Game Boy, so I didn't really have to do anything to get this sound. And I'm going to use my Linnstrument to play it. I guess I'm just going to show you the entire tune, and after that I'm going to remove all the crappy plugins, and we're going to try and turn this Game Boy tune into a real sounding tune. Alright, here it is, Rob's Game Boy song. And now you obviously repeat this into eternity and drive your mom crazy. That's the whole Game Boy vibe that you want to have. Yeah, so now I'm kind of curious what this thing would sound like if I make it sound more realistic, right? So remove all the bit crushing, remove the gate, just let the drums play the way they really sound, and then turn the synthesizer into some sort of an organ or something. So I'm not going to play it again, I'm just going to apply the organ sound to the MIDI notes that I already recorded. And I guess we're going to try that out, and then after one loop I'm going to add in some bass, and then a little later I'm going to add in some funky guitar, and you know, see if we can make this thing groove.